Web services, guys. Next topic. So in web services, basically these web services are common for all the technologies, guys. It's not only for Oracle. We can use these web services for not only for Oracle Fusion. It will be used for any other third-party applications, or if you want to run your web services data to any other system. So that time we will use these web services. Okay. So the basic introduction of the web services is web services can access into any other third party. Okay, web services can access into any other system, I can say, or application. Okay, web services can access into any other system or application. So regarding FBDA, guys, that only space issue there that I think you can fix, right? Or do you want to fix and figure out that? You can do, right? Only we are facing the issue as space there for the first record. H2 successfully loaded.
Hold on.
Hmm?
Hold on.
Okay. Okay, Sujan. So web services can access into web services can access into any other system or application if you have if you have internet. The popular web services are SOAP and REST. The popular web services are SOAP and REST. The popular web services are SOAP and REST. I have a document with me. Share this one. So basically, these web services SOAP SOAP will be formed with the WSDL. WSDL means Web Service Definition Language. Web Service Definition Language. One more web service is REST. So basically, REST will be support any format, but the basic format of the REST is the JSON. The basic difference between the SOAP and REST is SOAP will be support only for XML, but REST will be support any format. So the basic format of the REST is JSON, JavaScript, object notation. Okay.
So why do we need web services?
Yeah, that we'll discuss step by step. I will explain. Okay. So web services are services offered over the web. A web service enable communication. This is the basic web service definition. Web services are services offered over the web. A web services enables communication among various applications by using open standards such as XML, WSDL, and so. Popular types of web services are SOAP and REST. So whatever the web service is given by Oracle, so that can be accessed into any of the third-party system. For example, I have one web service called employee data. Employee data, I have one web service is there. But this employee data, I cannot send every time in Excel sheet, right? Excel sheet or maybe CSV data or something. I cannot send to every time, right? So what I will give my web service, whatever I have in my cloud, this web service I will give it to the third-party system. They will access this data into their system. For example, you take the Wipro company. You take the Wipro company and Citibank. So Wipro using Oracle, Citibank using SAP. So you're asking, right, when we are going to use the web services? That is the answer I'm telling. So for example, I'm using the Wipro. I have an employee data in my system. That this employee data I can give it to Citibank so that they will run the payroll to employees. But this Oracle is different system, SAP is different system, right? This is different system, this is different system. So we want to communicate between this system to this system. So that will be taken care by web services. That means whatever the web service we have, that is not only Citibank, not only SAP software. That is the reason I mentioned it. web services can access into any other system or application if you have it. So that means whatever the data we have, this data we will not send every time. Take this data and this is my data to Citibank, right? If you have small amount of data, then we can do that manually. But if you have large amount of data, that I cannot do it. What I will do, I will give my web service to Citibank. Citibank will maybe Citibank will pass some data, some parameter, and then they will derive the data like that. They can access this data to this data. Then Citibank will run the payroll to employees. So this is one of the example I'm telling you like that. Anything I want to communicate my data to some other system. That time we will use these web services.
So the formatting and everything will be taken care by the web service, right? Whenever the data
Formatting,
is
for example, destination system will accept only XML file. For example, Citibank will accept only XML. Only XML. Maybe Citibank will accept only CSV. Example I'm telling you. So this web service output will give XML, but they have their own tools to convert into CSV. Got it or not? But our responsibility is we will give the data into XML and they will convert their data into CSV format. Or they will ask that no, we will not. We don't have option to convert. You can convert into CSV, and then we will run the payroll like that. They will tell. Then we have our tools are there. We can convert the XML to CSV, and then we can send. So there are two-way things are there. One is we will have a discussion with both the systems. If the output they require XML, we can send. If the output they don't want XML, then we can send the CSV. We'll send the XML to there, and they will convert to CSV and they will run. So it's a two-way communication will be there. But this web service will give standard outputs. Did I answer your question?
Standard output means?
So standard output means, for example, this web service, it will give only XML. WSDL means it will be only XML. It will give only XML output when you run the web service. That is called SOAP web service will give only XML output. So you cannot convert into whichever the format you want. That is what SOAP web service will do. So now you can ask me a question. You don't have clarity now? I think maybe you see the practical example, you'll understand. Okay. So see the practical example, you'll understand this. Okay. So at this moment, any question? Theoretically, I'm telling you, but we will see practically everything. Okay.
Vamshi, one question. So
Yeah.
this web services can be used for data conversions also, like for huge volume of data, or are these for daily integration?
So this will be handled not large volume, but if you want to handle large volume also, we can handle in this web service. So there are some options are there using that we can do that. But every time you cannot handle large, some millions of the data you cannot handle here because the web service will be stuck. To handle the large amount of data, we need to go for the chunks or split. You know chunks, right? Chunks or split the data.
Okay.
Chunks or split the data. Okay. So Oracle given web services for different business objects. Oracle given web services for different business object. So it may be SOAP or it may be REST. So every business object Oracle has given SOAP or REST services. Maybe some business objects they have given both SOAP they have given and REST they have given. Some business object they have given only SOAP or only REST. So the thing is, guys, so the main purpose of the web services is to get the data from our system and send to the third-party system. How we are sending it is XML or CSV or which format we want to send. that web services will give a standard output. We cannot change that web service output because this is the standard web services given by Oracle. So it's the same like as in EBS we have PL SQL APIs. Maybe someone is working in ABS, they know that the clarity on the web services. So here, whatever the EBS we have standard PL SQL API, right? Standard PL SQL API, whatever the standard is there, that only we can use. So for example, standard PL SQL API, it is giving output as XML or maybe CSV. Can we change the different format, Sharda? Because you worked in PL SQL.
No.
No, right? Same way here also this web service, whatever the output will give XML or CSV, we cannot change here. Standard output it will be there.
Mm.
So if you want to change here, what you will do? Is there any possibility? In EBS I am asking.
Yeah, I think no ownership.
No, Narendra.
Yeah.
Narendra.
Yeah,
No?
this one, I think only support XML and CSV.
No, I think we can do by using the custom. We can make the custom API for this.
Mm.
So we can create your own customized PL
Okay.
SQL API, and we will take the replica of this one. Then we can modify that.
Yeah.
So standard API not possible, but we can make the customized custom PL SQL package, and then we will call this into there, and then we can convert whichever the customization we can do in the customized API. Same like in our web services also, but in SaaS instance, we don't have an option to modify this web service. But using OIC, we can do customized services here in OIC. That will come under PaaS. But web services topic will come under SaaS. That means if out of box that we cannot achieve in the SaaS, then we will go with the PaaS, platform as a service. In the PaaS, we have OIC, BBCS, ATP database, Apex. There is one more concept called OPA, Oracle Process Automation. This is the tools available in the PaaS. That means, so whatever the Oracle given the features, that will come under the SaaS, software as a service. That SaaS which cannot be achieved, then we can go with the PaaS, platform as a service. So platform as a service is ultimate, guys. So whatever that here it is not possible, you can do here. So that is the way. So Oracle has two delivery. Oracle has Oracle Fusion Cloud. Three delivery modes. SaaS, PaaS, IaaS. SaaS we already discussed some topics. PaaS we are discussing coming days. And IaaS is the completely it's not ours. So it's infrastructure as a service. Infrastructure as a service. So this will be taken care by OCI team, Oracle Cloud Infrastructure team. So here people are getting confusion. OC and OIC. OCI different, OIC different, guys. OIC technical tool. OCI the infrastructure. I can say DBA people. If they want to learn new technologies, this is the OCI. OCI they will learn. Got it or not, guys? So you correlate PL SQL APIs in web services. Here PL SQL APIs we can run only in the EBS, but web services we can run any of the other systems also. That is the main advantage. So even guys, I'm telling you, this web services behind that, this will be there. So Oracle is showing only web service names. Oracle is showing only web service names, but behind that, behind the logic will be this only. Simple guys. Same in EBS, those who are working on the EBS, how the PL/SQL APIs are working in the EBS, same thing will be work in the same thing. Web services will be taken care. They change the names. That's it. Remaining all are same. They change the names. PL/SQL to web services. That's it.
Vamshi, are we
So we'll
using
be having different jobs, Vamshi, for each business object here, web service.
Job means there is job means
I
ESS.
mean, yeah.
No. See here PL/SQL having the every PL/SQL API having the concurrent program.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Not every API.
Not every API, right? Same way
Not
also some APIs having the ESS jobs are there.
Mm-hmm.
Here some APIs having the yes. Same. See here in the PL/SQL API how it is working. Here also web services will work. Only the difference is this will not run outside, but this will run outside.
Okay.
That's it. Same web services also you can call in the ESS job. Here PL/SQL also call in the concurrent program. Here also we'll pass a parameter. Here also parameters are there. They change the name, guys. That's it. They change the name to PL/SQL APIs to web services. Even web services behind that, whatever the web services which I am showing in the future, behind that this is running. But Oracle will not give the source code to us. What PL/SQL package running, what program it is running. They will give only web service names here. But on top of the web service, if you want to do any customized web services, that is not possible in the SaaS. Remember this point. Only the possible is OIC, these tools.
So we
Okay.
cannot check the code behind that web service or anything, right?
We cannot change. We cannot change. We cannot see also.
We cannot see that, sorry.
We cannot see. But here, PL/SQL APIs, the code what they have see. But here we cannot see also.
Mm-hmm.
Only running option they have given. So that is the way they have designed the Oracle Fusion, guys. Anything you want to ask at this moment? Kumar, you are asking something?
hello, Vamshi.
Yeah.
In the REST APIs, are we using this JSON format instead of XML? Nowadays, in the for the REST APIs, instead of XML, we are using JSON format to send the request.
That is the reason I'm telling you now. REST services basic format is JSON. REST service can support any format, but basic format is JSON.
Basic format is JSON.
I will tell you how the.
Now, which purpose we can use to get the data? These web services.
To get the. Can you come again? Question.
These web services we can use in which purpose and where? Means while using in the FPDA or any other else, we can use this to get the some data from other.
I told you no. So the purpose of the web service here. Example.
In Oracle Cloud, we can get the data by using web service.
See, we have a data, right? So we have a data in the web service. That data I want to send to third-party system.
So this particular send the data feature where we can use means while using FPDA imports or any other import we can use it.
FPDA different process. FPDA is the file-based format.
You can get the data from third-party systems, Kumar. Any third-party web applications.
For example, I have a data, Kumar, here. Employee data is there. Or invoice data is there. I want to send to the invoice data to this system. Tell me how to send it. Excel sheet or CSV?
Normally, in normal SOAP web services, you can send it through XML.
XML, right? Now you know, right? XML we can send.
This XML web service I knew, but in our Fusion Cloud, where we can use this? That is my question. I understood this web services are.
Okay. So where we can use means?
In which topic we can use? In which area?
Any business object.
Okay.
Any business. That is the reason Oracle given web. See, that is the reason my point will be Oracle given web services for different business object. Different business object means You can consider HCM, FSCM, and CRM.
Okay.
And one more thing, guys. Here, any business object means that is decided by Oracle. That is not in our control. Some business objects may or may not given, but 90% of the cases Oracle given the all web services. 90%. But some web services, customized web services, some web services which not given by Oracle. In that case, we have to go for OIC. Simple, guys. Oracle given the PL SQL APIs for all the business objects or not? Tell me, Kumar. All or not? Here.
I really don't know this PLSQL APIs. I have not worked with it.
Your voice is coming not clear.
I have not worked on this PLSQL APIs earlier on the APIs.
Okay.
So I don't have any idea.
Okay. So then, my thing is, guys, Oracle given the PL SQL APIs for all the modules in Oracle EBS as per my knowledge. All the business objects, 90% they have given. If that not given, we are going to make the customized, right? In EBS, we are going to create the custom PL SQL here. But in Oracle Fusion, we don't have a custom web services creation option on there. So either we have to go for OIC.
And these web services are used for outbound kind of activity, is it?
So again, I will ask this question to you here. PL SQL
Okay.
APIs, we can use outbound or inbound? Chaitanya.
Outbound only.
Inbound majorly we use, but we
can
can
use both.
extract some data.
Both we can
Outbound.
use.
We can use
Both we can use.
Both we can
both.
use.
Yeah, both.
Simple, guys. See, whatever it is doing, here also it will do. You can correlate here.
So from some other system, if we are getting some JSON format data or XML data, we can use a web service.
To load the data, correct. That is what we are going to show in the coming days.
Okay.
See,
Whatever the two.
let me complete. PL SQL APIs will do, it will do inbound as well as outbound. Not only inbound, you can use the standard table insertion. We can use PL SQL APIs, and outbound also we can use by using this API. Same way in web services also, we can the inbound and outbound. Both I will show you. Don't worry. In the practically. Tell me, Sharath.
Yeah, now whatever the tools you mentioned in past, is it possible to use in SaaS as well?
I'm not clear.
Whatever the tools you mentioned in past, right? No,
No, this we cannot use in the SaaS.
Okay.
So this is a different
Okay.
layer. That is the reason Oracle Cloud having 3 delivery modes are there: PaaS, SaaS, and IaaS. So as IaaS is only for infrastructure as a service. SaaS and PaaS is our main technical people will do.
Okay, we cannot use the tools.
See, you cannot use means this OIC will not be in the SaaS. But whatever you create the integration from the OIC, whatever you do the objects here, that we can call here.
Okay, in SaaS.
In SaaS. But OIC will not be there in the SaaS. OIC different tool that will be part of PaaS, platform as a service.
Okay.
In single shot, I can say, if you want to have any customized requirement in SaaS, which is not possible here, we can go with the SaaS, and then we can integrate here. Like this. But this tool I cannot use here. I can develop here that object or the development object that I can access into here. That is what my point.
In that scenario, how the OIC tool?
We have a separate instance there.
Okay.
Same like SaaS, we have instance, right?
Yes.
In the real time when we are working on the objects, right? Develop the report in SaaS, develop the integration PaaS like that. Get the data from the SaaS like that. Get the data from the PaaS like that. We used to tell when we are attending the meetings, right? So we used to do that terminology.
Okay.
So again, you all know, right, what is mean by SaaS and PaaS, right? So let's say when it comes to SaaS, you know, right, BIP, OTBI, data migrations, which we have covered already. Web services, sandbox. Then tell me. Tell me, Sharat. Authority.
Security.
That. So now, and one more thing is this web services, when we are giving to a third party system, you have to test, right? You have to test this web service working or not. So client say that, so we are giving this web services to third party system. You can give the developer is working or not. Because functional consultant will not test this web services. Who will test the web service? Technical consultant will test the web service. How to test these web services? That we are going to discuss. So I'm telling SOAP and REST services are there. So definitely we'll ask this question. So in the PL/SQL, we will use this tool called SQL Developer, or this one. What is that? Toad. Correct, right? To run this PL/SQL, you will use the SQL Developer and Toad, right? But you definitely will ask this question: how we will run this web service? How we can execute the information, and how we can see how we can do testing. If that is testing, then we can give the client that this is working. But you need to have clarity, right? Whether this web service is working or not before you give it to third party system. Correct or not? Hello.
Yes, Vamshi.
For that, we have a OPI and Postman. We have a SOAP-AI, Postman tools are there. SOAP-AI, basically, SOAP-AI can be used for both. But SOAP web services we can use here. SOAP web services we can use here. And the REST endpoints we can use Postman. REST.
In Postman also we can use both SOAP and REST, right?
I'm not sure, but SOAP-AI I can tell both I can use. Postman we cannot use the SOAP web service. But the major difference between SOAP-AI and Postman is SOAP-AI REST related options are very less. So this is designed only for SOAP web services running. Postman, REST web services. But options are there here both. But the way we are working on the real time is like this only.
Vamshi, web services usage is same for cloud as well as EBS also.
Which one?
We use the EBS side also, no, this web services. For the EBS side as well as in the cloud also, usage of web services are same.
So in the EBS, the web services which given, that is called on-premises, on-prem. You know on-prem?
Yeah, Vamshi.
On-prem means it should not access in the cloud. That means you cannot access this in the outside of the cloud. But this web services can access across the internet. Across the internet.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now coming to the web services, where we will see these web services. Where we will see these web services in Fusion, and OER. Where we will see these web services in Fusion and OER. So I'll show you in Fusion. Sorry. tools. What I will do? Developer connect. Tools, developer connect. For example, I want to see general web service. You can see this is the web service names. These are the web service names. So there are many web services are there. Let's say, for example, I want to use the general web service. Journals. So the web service name, if you want to see, click on this link. So this is the web service URL. This is the web service URL. Copy this web service URL here. I want to test whether this web service is working or not. I want to test this web service. Basic test I want to do. I don't want to run. Basic test I want to do whether this is working or not. Basic test I want to do. For that, what do you know? So here, you copy the web service which you found in the Oracle Cloud. Copy this name and paste into here. But this will not directly work. If I select this one, directly it will not work. I will tell you what you need to do. It is not working, right? So the site cannot be reached. So what you will do? You copy the cloud host name. Copy this cloud host name. Copy this cloud host name. Yeah. Right. Now you run this one. Right. See. So if it is giving some XML content, that means this web service is working. So I will tell you once again, guys, don't worry. First, you have to go to the tools, developer connect. Search any of your business object name with the naming convention. Invoices or whatever the naming convention. If you want to, you can search here. Then after that, you can, for example, I am searching as the journal. So click on this link, copy this digital and paste into Notepad somewhere. And whatever the URL is there, no, that URL you can copy and paste here. Understand or not?
Yes, understood.
Okay.
Is there any invoice? Can you fetch with invoice?
Invoice also that is the reason I will tell you that. Let me tell you. Search invoice. I think it will be there. See?
Yeah, payable invoice.
So definitely you'll ask this question. But how we know that what parameters are there, what operations are there in the web service, right? So like in PL/SQL API, standard PL/SQL APIs, if you go for standard PL/SQL APIs, these APIs behind that procedures will be there, right? Procedures, functions will be there or not? Procedures and functions will be there. So same like here also, SOAP web service we have a operations will be there. So SOAP web service is the URL digital. This contains operations. So this operations equal to procedures and functions in EBS. But you have to know, right, what operations are there, what it will do, what functionality it will do, right? So for that, you have to go to Fusion Apps OER and go to the Google. So you can search here. Go to Fusion Apps OER. So there is an option called let's say I am going with the financial modules. Go to the finance module, integrate. So we have a review SOAP web service, review REST web services. Review SOAP web service, review REST services. So let's say, for example, I want to go to the review SOAP web service. See here, there is every business object. So there are the web services available for the finance module. I want to see the journal web service, what it will work. Go to journal web service. So in journal web service, so there are the operations available. So this is the procedure. Import journals is one procedure. Get DFLT object. This is one procedure. This is one procedure. This is one procedure. So I want to know what this procedure will do. You click on import journals. So import journal is the procedure operation name. So what parameters we need to pass for that? So that and all Oracle has given the documentation here, step by step. I'm just showing where the where the web service is available, how to see the options for that web service, what operations available, all these things I'm showing. But I will show you tomorrow class how to run the web services. I will show you tomorrow class. So
under these operations, we have a hidden code, right?
Which one?
Like, under these operations, like we'll be having some hidden code which will do this.
Correct. That hidden code will not be shown by Oracle. Oracle will not show what code it is executing. So that and all will not share by Oracle.
Okay.
Vamshi, through this import journals, are we importing any journals data to the system Fusion Cloud?
Correct.
So we need some data, right? Otherwise, if we don't have any data, how can we import?
Data will be given by client, right?
Yeah, means as part of parameters, do we need to attach it or how we can?
Yeah, import journals. What you have to check what is the request payload.
Okay.
The payload will come in which format. So that and all we have to check.
Okay. So it is just like outbound interface, means from third-party system to in our system, we need to migrate the data.
That is inbound, na?
From flat file to Fusion Cloud is inbound, right?
Inbound, right? See, import journals, what it will do? It will import the data to Oracle Cloud. That is called inbound.
From
Every day is just using for inbound, right?
Yeah, it is inbound.
But
Outbound
the data
means
is coming from the outside.
Yeah, correct. For example, the client has given you journal data
Yes.
in the XML format that I want to store to my cloud.
Right.
Then we will use the import.
Outbound means only sending the data to third-party vendor.
Third-party system, correct.
So FBD is just inbound and these web services used for both inbound and outbound.
Correct. You are understanding correct. Inbound and outbound. I will tell you guys difference. Inbound means to load the data to Oracle Fusion Cloud. Outbound means to send the data from Oracle Fusion Cloud to any external system. Now with this understanding, you tell me inbound means FBDI,
HDL, FBDI.
web service.
Outbound means OTBI, BIP.
Correct. OTBI, BIP,
And web service.
HM extract, and web services.
It will cover both the three modules, HCM, Fin, and Supply.
Yeah, I will cover. Web services, I will cover both modules.
Yeah. No, I mean, it will cover three modules, right? HCM, Finance, and Supply.
Yes, correct. But HCM extract will not be there in the finance, na?
Yes.
See this again. It is divided, na? BIP, OTBI, it will be all modules.
Yes.
HCM extract will be used only for HCM. Clarity there or not now? Inbound and outbound.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Now, where are we? Okay. So for example, we will do outbound and inbound. Both I will show you guys. Using the SOAP, I will do both. Using the REST, I will show you both. In the SOAP web service, let's say I want to run one report. That report output I want to download to third-party system. Report output I would like to download into third-party system. So what web service we have to use? ERP integration web service. We have to find out which web service we have to use to run the report. Again here we have two things are there. If you have a ESS job, that ESS job you have a output, ESS job contain the output that you want to download, then we will go for the ERP integration web service. I can call directly my BIP report in web service. That is also I will show you. But OTBA report we cannot call in the web service. OTBA report we cannot call in the web service directly. So the workaround is OTBA you have to convert into BIP, then BIP we can call here. So let's say for example, I want to download one output from ESS job using this web service. Using the web service. How we can download the output from the web service. That is called outbound. Client will give ESS job name, or client will give report name. What client will give is client will give ESS job name or report name. What developer has to do? Tell me guys. What developer has to do? Means I am not asking development for you, but at least you tell the steps.
Get the output of that report or job.
Okay. That is last step, right? First, from starting, that is the last step you are taking. That is fine. That our ultimate goal is that one, right? I am talking about what we need to do to get the ESS job out. See, before you give it to this web service to third-party system, you have to test or not whether you can able to download the output or not, right?
Yes.
So for that, first run the ESS job manual in the Fusion Cloud. That's the first step. Second step, identify the web service name. Identify the web service name. Identify the web service name. Then analyze the web service which you found. Analyze the web service which you found and test in where? OPA. Then fourth step. So once test the ESS job output. Test the ESS job output manual. Test the ESS job output and test the SOAP UI output. And if that is matches, your web service is working. So these 4 steps we need to do. Here guys, complexity is Here complexity is which step, guys? Tell me. I know one step, but you tell me. So what is the complexity in these 4 steps?
Identifying the web service.
Very good. Correct. So that is what in my mind also. See this run the ESS job manual already you know. And this test the ESS job output manual, and so this is also easy. This is also easy. But this is the big headache for us. This is a big task for us. So we have to search the web services here and identify what client has given the requirement and what it is matching. So for that, Oracle has not given straightforward here, but we need to do some kind of research, R&D we need to do here. It is not straightforward. So we have to kind of do some kind of metalink. We have to search in the Google or maybe some friends, some colleagues. We have to ask, and then we can find out the web service name. At this moment, any questions you can ask. So we will see the one scenarios. I will show you tomorrow inbound. Next class I will show you outbound also. Sorry, tomorrow outbound. Next class I will show you inbound. After that I will show you REST services. First we will go for the SOAP. Then after that I will show you REST. So with that basic knowledge, we'll start the OIC. Stopping for today.
Vamshi, this SOAP UI tool is internal tool or a separate tool?
That is common for all the technologies. I will share you the softwares.
Yeah, okay.
So this SOAP UI is the tool.
Yes, similar to EBS.
Yeah. Sorry, EBS I have not worked in these tools, but in the Fusion SOAP UI tool and Postman tool, I will share the softwares to you. You can execute.
Actually, EBS also we have same SOAP UI and where we can.
Yeah, that is the reason I'm telling you now. This tools for same for all the technologies.
Yeah, okay.
This is free tools, right? We can download by Google also. Right?
Yeah, you can download, but if you want, I can share also. You can using free tools. If you see, so UI.
Yeah, please share, Anna.
This one. So that is the reason, if you observe here carefully, they have not mentioned Oracle Postman, Oracle SOAP here like that, right? Did you observe? If you go to the Toad or SQL developer or report builder, you have a Oracle name will be there. So this is the common for all the technologies. Understand or not?
To test the APIs by using Postman SOAP UI, right? To test the APIs.
I did not understand.
To test the APIs by using Postman SOAP
Yes,
UI.
correct. Correct. We need to test only. Testing how to do that I am showing. Before we give to the third-party system, we have to test the web service. We will not do any changes for the standard web services. Don't worry, guys. Maybe some people have some confusion today, but you can go through the video. Guys, thank you, guys. Take care. Tomorrow I will continue.